chat, how we doing? How's life? How's the vibes? What the? Hold up, let me turn off streamer mode so I can see what this is. Cause yeah, no. And try. I forgot to do the advertising things. Hold up. Chat, let me not do it dumb. Not to feel me now. This talk is all piece over now. Let's touch you free. Everyone, I've come undone. I think I'll kill everyone. Okay, there we go. Yippee! Let me pause that. Amuse, you can go away today. We don't need you today. Because we got game OST. Now we'll just see how long my brain goes. I think max 2 hours. If not that. And 1:30. We'll see. Hun, I'm staring at you. Thank you for the gift sub to regrets. You and your smug ass. I think I know why you did that. But I will not say. Oh, we're on loop 30. I forgot how far into the loops we gotten. Now let's touch it and turn back. Yes. Okay. What were we doing? What were we doing the last time we left off here? Don't remember, no. think we just finished Mira's. Yeah, we just finished Mira. So we gotta go do Odile's. Oh, let me get my mouse out of the way. Because that is rude. Odell. We know we've talked about this before. We'll do this. But, you wait a bit for her to calm down. You look at her repeat the same words over and over. Sifrin, will you come with me to ask them if I could borrow it? It might take some time. So make sure you have time to help me. I always have time. Thank you. Let's go then. Oh, you're here again. You don't really have to... Loop. You just sound her and skip it completely if you'd like. You'll even still get their cool skill. If you do, the skill will be a tiny bit less useful. Your turn. Thank you, game. Zone out? No. If it's gonna be useful. If it's gonna be less useful, we're not gonna zone out. You know, yeah, these guys, they have it. Hey, you. Second. Really? Hey there. You still have it. You. You know where the fuck is? A book? It's a friend. We've just heard that they don't have it. Let's go see this Antoine person already. This is the only book I have. Chevrolet shows off the paparazzi's family tale. What? What? Oh my. So you had it, Charlene. Well, I suppose you two can borrow it now. Yippee! Zephyrin, how did you? Never mind. Thank you both. We'll give it back shortly. Take your time. Well, that saved you some time. You go back to the middle of the woods. I can't believe this took this long. But finally, we've been through this over and over again. They said I could keep it until I have to leave Dormont, so I have time, but... Say a line, Zephyrin. Sorry, what? Well, I suppose I've kept it secret long enough. Don't tell Lisa. Alright. There is no research. I'm not researching anything. You try and act surprised. Sorry for not saying anything. Lisa said I must be researching something since I was a traveler here in Vagard. And it felt easier to not say anything. Why'd I leave Kaboo? And travel for years. I'll define myself in Vagard if not for some intellectual pursuit. Well, I'm actually here in Vagard to find out more about myself. I suppose it's not very apparent to you, but my mother was the guardian. I've lived my whole life in Kaboo. My father was Kabon, my mother the guardian. I have no idea how they met, he never told me, but all I know is that she never wanted a child. And I never saw her again. Good riddance, if you ask me. Oh. Hi, Vic. Congrats on grabbing first, even though you're not first. But she left and didn't leave anything behind. No pictures, no letter, no family history. Well, what does it matter, right? Of course, Vic. You're a goober. You trained hard for this. I'm proud of you. Da-da. My father was a good man, and Kaboo was my home. I used to think I didn't need to know about my history about Vigard, but still a part of me was curious. And one day a few years ago, a Vigardian merchant showed me her wares. In this book that she wouldn't let go of. A book of tales written by her whole family. A family tale. She explained family tales to me. Generation of Vigardian parents writing stories for their children and writing them down in a book. So you'd end up with stories written by an entire lineage. And she was explaining the way the book was written. The rules of this particular way of telling stories. How families shared their stories with each other. And how it had been done for generations. How it brought her closer to her family, her ancestors, her culture. And while she was explaining all of this to me, she suddenly stopped. I know we've been through this before, but I wanted to go through it again. This is very pretty, very good story. She says he stopped, and I was surprised to find out she stopped because I was crying. I didn't even realize it. Because I wanted this. This connection that she had to a history that was also supposed to be mine. But was stolen from me. Because my mother left. And I never have a link to this culture ever. Unless I went there. That's why... So I traveled to Vigard. And while the king took over shortly after I arrived, which did make things more difficult. But during my travels with you all, I got to know many Vigardians and see many Vigardian cities. I got to learn more about the country, its culture, its faith, its people. And I look and I learn, and this is the country my mother came from. It's half of me, but still. Even now that I'm here in Vigard, I feel no connection to it whatsoever. I don't recognize myself here. Isn't that strange? Half of me should be from here, isn't it? Shouldn't I see something of myself here in the place that my mother came from? Shouldn't it be like looking in a mirror? Like a revelation? Shouldn't I see how Vigardian people act, how they think, and be able to say, ah, so this is why I'm like this? Shouldn't I be able to call this place mine? But I can't. It feels awful, like my roots have been cut off without my consent. Like my mother stole it from me. Like I really don't belong anywhere. But this is why I'm here still. To know as much as I can about this country. And in the meantime, find out if it'll make me find out more about myself. And I did find out more about myself during this journey, so I'm glad. It's an interesting question, isn't it not? How much do you carry of your country, of a culture that should have been yours but wasn't? It may not seem so to you, but to Kvu, my features are foreign. Just small things. My hair being slightly too thick, my brows too thin. Enough for me to look different here. I am other, so... What about the Guardians? Would they see me as one of theirs? Would I find myself in them? After coming here, I found out that no. Of course not. Why would I? I've never been here before this journey. But at the same time, I'm not the only one who is other. In fact, Vagard is filled with people who also came from other lands. Vagard welcomes people from all over the world, after all. So, even if I did not find someone like me, I have found Vagard to be full of people that are similar to me. And I am very grateful for that. Going to a country she has no ties to, but wanting to create those ties herself. How brave! It almost feels revolutionary to you. You're jealous. How about you, Sifrin? Are you finding out more about yourself in Vagard? What do you mean? Well, you didn't grow up in Vagard either, right? Do you have roots here? Or were you just passing through? Ha! My apologies. Forget I asked. Just say it. You didn't need to. Your face said it all. Just because I'm telling you personal facts about myself doesn't mean you need to tell me anything in return. It was wrong of me to ask. You can forget about it. She goes back to look at the Family Tales cover. I'll push you to tell her about your home the first time. You don't want to tell her. Not anymore. It's yours. It doesn't need to be shared. But you have to follow the script still. Polished. You glitched it. I don't remember much from where I come from. Adele turns to look at you. Huh? Were you too small when you left? Or was it... Ah! Okay. Sir! This early! I'm gonna shake you! But fine. Everyone self-care. And Ellie, I know you're listening. This includes you as well. You self-care. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Yippee! Were you too small when you left? Or was it because there was nothing worth remembering? Everything was worth remembering. Neither. But I can relate to you. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever you can. Trying to find where you belong. Trying to find how your roots might have shaped you. Which parts of you created and which parts already were. You nod. But But you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? If that was the case, everyone in Kabul would be the exact same, and everyone in Vigard would be the exact same. Where you're from matters, yes. But it's not the only thing that makes you, you. That's what I realized during this journey, Sifrin. I'm Kabuan and Vigardian, in ways I do and don't realize. And I am also myself. One might say that's more important than being Kabuan and Vigardian. Wouldn't you agree? I do. That's interesting. I feel so much lighter now. Because you found a family tale. Yes, and also because we talked to Sifrin. Thank you for listening to me, Sifrin. You nod and smile. Now get out of here. I have a family tale to read before we all meet for a sleepover. We'll talk later. Go have fun. Odell smiles at you mischievously. Yep, and leave. Yippee! We got the skill again. Always good to have. I'm gonna be real with you. I want to get this game done tonight or soon. So I do got a little bit of a guide. Because we've been at this game for way too long. Guys here looking morosely. Alright. So, next loop. Funny enough, I can make that happen. Cause banana peel. You broke your head open on a rock. Yes. Thank you. That's what we wanted. You're annoyed there is a more dignified way to loop back in the village. Okay. Bonnie, you're easy. Or at least. Yeah. Mira, I'll come to you after I do Bonnie. You. Ta-da. It's rice, yes. Pineapples. Samosa. What? Oh, which samosas? Yeah, I bet you don't even know that. Which samosas are my favorites, stupid? Oh, cheese with biscuit. Yeah. Those are all my favorite foods. Success. If you remember them all, you do pay attention to me? No, that's stupid. Of course you do. Or else you wouldn't have. There's something you can help me with. Can you come with me? If you have time? Okay. Then come on. Bonnie brought you outside of Durant. You can see it, some weak sadnesses roaming around in the distance. Friend, You said I could ask for anything, right? Yeah? Not exactly what you said, but sure, whatever you want. Okay, well, I need you to teach me how to fight. Oh. I know Dial's gonna say I can help you all in battle tomorrow. But it'll be from far away, right? Help! To actually help. And for that, I need to learn how to fight. So you're gonna help me. Let's go. Bonnie ran away. Towards the sadness. You run towards Bonnie as fast as you can. Look! I'm not scared. Come on! I'm not scared. I can do this. Poor Bonnie. Bonnie! Without thinking about it, you strike. You breathe in and out. You can't help but yell. Careful, Bonnie. I'm sorry. Look at Bonnie closely. Miraculously, they don't seem hurt. Bonnie is trembling. Shouldn't have yelled. Breathe with me. You breathe slowly in and out and make sure Bonnie breathes with you. You need to calm down too. Slowly, they stop shaking. That didn't go super well. I did not know. It's your fault. You weren't there. You were there to help me and tell me what to do. You frown. I mean, I'm sorry. I can teach you, but don't go on ahead on your own. Okay. I'm sorry. Now listen. Tell me how to fight. I want to learn. You look around. There's another sadness in the distance. You put your index finger in front of your mouth to tell Bonnie to stay silent and point towards the sadness. Bonnie looks over and nods. You jump in. Yippee! Okay. Ready? Yeah. Yes. What do? You smile. Teaching time. You tell Bonnie how to look at the sadness's hands. That's a scissor sign, right? So that means they're vulnerable to rockcraft. Yeah. No rockcraft. So I can hit them, right? You nod. Okay. Here I go. You take an attacking stance. Bonnie follows suit. Look at them go! I did it! You clap. Breathe in and out. Always. Yeah! You defeated sadness. You breathe out. Bonnie is looking up at you. You look back. Hey, friend. Why aren't we allowed to touch you? What? Dial and Zah and Belle said we're not allowed to touch you because it makes you jump and because they said so. It's true that you jump. But I was wondering why. Because it means we can't high five or anything. Why? None of them are touching you. On purpose? Because it makes you jump? For such a simple reason? Don't mind being touched or hugged. I'm just not used to it. You're not used to it? Oh! Maybe it's because you're not ready for it when it happens. That's how it is with Niall. Niall. My sister. Her name's Patron Niall. But it's dumb, so I call her Niall. She doesn't like it when people touch her and she's not ready for it. Niall's really cool and tough, but she gets scared easy, I think. One day I touched her shoulder and she didn't know I was there and she screamed really loud. Like, rah! But then she said I shouldn't do it again because when she's scared, she said her scared brain takes over And she said she might suplex me without meaning to. Which sounds really cool, but she said she doesn't want to suplex me. Because she doesn't want to hurt me. She did suplex one dude who scared her once. No. So I'm not allowed to touch her if she doesn't really know I'm there. So I try to walk real loud so she hears me coming. That's why my shoes are so big, see? Bonnie points at their boots. You nod. I don't want to talk about my sister anymore. You don't often talk about her. She's frozen in time and she's not here, so I don't want to talk about her. She says talking behind people's backs is bad. Also, talking about her hurts and makes me sad. I want Niall to be here. I should have helped her when... Are you used to being touched? Did your family not hug you when you were a kid? You flinch. Can't remember. Oh. Maybe that's why. I'm just not used to it and it takes me off guard, I think. Oh, okay. So if you can see me and if I tell you I'm gonna touch you, it's fine. It's not fine, but sure. Huh. Okay. I'll remember that. So, then, if I just have it down, making sure you watch them do it. I'm gonna touch you now. Slowly, Bonnie pokes you hard in the stomach. Ow? You saw me and I told you so it's fine. I guess so. Okay, let's go. Let's fight one more sadness. I can do one more. You spot sadness in the distance and attack. Love Bonnie. They're adorable. Okay, I can do this. Watch me, friend. Smile and join Bonnie. You and these sadness exchange blows. I can just take my hands off and keep going for this. Look at them go! This is different from usual. You're not used to fighting outside anymore. The ground is uneven, there's rocks and branches to worry about. Oop. You tripped on a branch! Friend! The sadness saw you fall and is running towards you to attack. No! Not this time! Let's go, Bonnie! Ah. You breathe in and out. Friend! Friend, are you okay? Bonnie is shaking. Okay, Bonnie, I just tripped. Really? Promise? You nod. Okay. You haven't called me Bonbon in forever. Only Azara calls me that now. Oops. Bonnie. No, I didn't mean... You promise you're okay? You're not. Okay. Sorry. I just got scared. It just... It reminded me of before, that's all. Before. Yeah. You remember, right? It was a while back. When you protected me from that other sadness, you know? Hmm? What sadness did I mean? Can't remember. Which one? One that got your eye, stupid! Oh. Oh, crab, you stupid crab. See, I told you! I knew it! You're so crabbing stupid, you didn't even remember it! You think it doesn't matter! You keep getting hurt because of me and you don't care. You can see from one eye because of me and you think it doesn't crabbing matter. That's right. You'd forgotten. It was after you all met Bonnie. Before they started barely speaking to you anymore. They weren't careful and his sadness was about to hurt them. You're so small. No one else is close enough to do anything. You're the fastest. So you ran and got in front of them and... Why did you do it, friend? Why did you do it? Why did you protect me? I don't understand. You could have stayed put. I could have taken care of it. I was fine. But no, friend thinks they're better than everyone else. You tried to protect me like a stupid crabbing idiot. and you got hurt because of me. Because of me, you can't see from one eye. You have a big scar, and you bump into things all the time, and you trip all the time. You can't see. Because of me. Because of me. Oh no. You seem really upset, but it's not that big of a deal though. But it is! It really is! You got hurt because of me, and I didn't like it. I don't want it to happen. You should have stood there and let me be hurt. But you would have died. It doesn't matter. If I died, it would have been fine. It would never have been fine. I could never have let that sadness hurt you. I know you don't like it when we say you're a child, but you are. And as adults, it's our responsibility to make sure you're safe. Do you want us to go to your sister and tell her, sorry, we didn't jump to save them, so they're gone now? They'll always be more important than any of us. No matter what, they'll always make sure you live. They'll always pick you over a blinding stupid eye. But, friend, I don't want you to be hurt. I don't want you to be hurt. You can reassure them all you want. Say you're sorry, promise you'll never do it again. That you would do it again. And again, and again, and again. Oh, hold. If it had happened now, while you're stuck in a time loop, you'd jump in and protect them every time. You would protect them all, every time. Because what's the alternative? Try to find a way to save them without being hurt? But what if you failed? What if you couldn't do it and they did get hurt instead? What if they died because you tried to get a better ending? You can't take that chance. You would do it again, the exact same way, for as long as needed. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I can protect you and make sure I don't get hurt either. You promise? You promise you won't get hurt again? I promise. You super promise? Super promise. Super duper promise? Super promise. Okay. Okay! As long as you promise, it's fine! Oh! And anyway, I protected you just now, right? If it wasn't for me, you'd have been hurt. So you can protect me and I can protect you. And we can protect everyone too. Yeah? Yeah. You see me, right? I'm gonna touch you now. Bonnie runs into your side. They hug you tightly. You freeze until you remember what to do. Oh! Slowly, you hug them back. See? You know how to hug. Just like I do, yeah. Got a memory of training. You'll always remember this. Your kid will never miss when attacking. Billion blows technique. He's so strong you'll only be able to use it when you and your kid have this exact conversation. Okay, let's go back to dorm 1. I gotta show everyone how cool I am now. You nod. You both head back to dorm 1. Oh, okay. There we go. Let me make sure that's all equipped. Gods. Okay, we've been through Mira's already. Mira, I need to talk to you. Come here. We need to do the thing. suppose you must have more experience than I do. Alright. I'd like your help if you'd give it experience. He laughed silently. It's different, but this might take some time, so make sure you have time. We're not gonna zone out, but we're gonna skip through a bunch of it. Honestly, Mira always reads as Erois, I'm gonna be real. Let's get through this. Mira, you sweet summer child. The funny wonder. Look at her. Look at that face. How can we say no to that face? I'll leave you to it, Mira. Odell, you're next. We are going through years again. And then we can finally do Issa. We can get through Issa's. Come on, Odell. You got a place to be. We're not zoning out because that's gonna lessen the effect. You. And then you, child. And she goes through her whole monologue. part. Wait, you know you're not only made of where you're from, right? Yeah. That is everyone but Issa. So we gotta go find Issa. Issa-boo! Are you over here? Hi, Issa. That's not what I was supposed to do, was it? I'll talk to you for a moment, Loop. Where's your place for gym? Nah, I spend my time in the house forever, getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Nah, I just wanted to say hi. On my way, bird. Issa! Hi! What's up? Huh? Oh, that's cool. And to see you running around with everyone earlier. Looked like fun. Oh. Oh, they're not aware at all. Sif is the only one who is aware of the loops. They're the one who's going through them. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if he needed any help with this loop. Well, so do you need help with anything? Oh? Oh! Oh, oh, oh. Yes, I do need help with something now that I think about it. Is that what you were doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. Yes. Sif has been trying to get out of the loops. Because the loop is basically... They all die to the king! And every time Sif dies, they're back here where they started. I got the best one for last. Oh, Sif. I'm glad. I was just thinking I wanted to hang out with you today since I saw you running around with everyone. He didn't talk to me much today, so I was worried you didn't want to. It doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about it. I thought about what we could do today then. Are you ready now? Probably have to go to the clock tower immediately after we're done, so I don't think you'll have time to do anything in the village after. So I want to make sure you did everything you needed to. You know what Issa? Yes. Okay. Well, follow me, Sif. You follow Issa around for a while. Went through Dormont and then the forest until... A field? There's nothing around. What could he possibly need? So what do you need me to do? Huh. Lay down with me? Lay down. And then, look up. Look up. That's what we've been trying to figure out, is how to break the loop. And Loop himself has been of no help. Stars, stars, stars all around you. You inhale sharply. You know, when you asked me if I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. And I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. And so I thought, Sif's making sure to help everyone today. I just want to hang out with him. So, that's it. That's all I want you to do today. Let's just hang. Oh. Oh. Why stars? Oh. So, you know how you say this word when you're annoyed or something bad happens? I don't know what language it is, but I always thought it was like a swear word. Like, crab. And I looked at a few books, but I couldn't find the word anywhere, and I got really curious. And one day, I heard someone else say it. So I asked them, and they said it means stars. And I noticed you know stuff about the sky. You talked about planets once, and the sun, like you really knew what you were talking about. And sometimes when we slept outside, you spend most of the night looking at the night sky. And I thought that was interesting because I never thought about what's up there before. But, so I thought maybe, you'd like to see the stars. Together? Or just in general? Oh no, was I wrong? Was it really more of an actual swear word, like crab, where you don't actually like stars? The stars are bad and gross. Did I step in it? Did I step in it? Did I mess up? No, you didn't step in it. Oh, I got scared. Anyway, I've heard some people can see stuff in the stars sometimes. Like pictures. They're called something? Constellations. Constellations! Yes, that! Do you know some? You look up at the sky. You don't recognize any of them. No, I don't know any. Huh. You're saying I didn't step in it, but stuff. Change subject. Oh, no, you're fine. Tell me something. Something? Something about you. Oh, okay. Well, okay. You know, I'm from Javon, right? I've lived there my whole life. It's a nice, big city. More than one house, too. Way bigger than Demont. Enough that you don't know the life story of every person you see. Anyway, you might think it's surprising, I don't know. But when I was Bonnie's age, I was like the smartest smarty pants around. Not like slightly smart or anything, but like nerdiest kid you can imagine. Huh. You have trouble imagining Issa as anything other than the boisterous man he is. Like, really imagine it. Big glasses, super neat braids. Always knows the answer to any question the teacher asks. Always getting perfect grades. Always too shy and focused on grades to even know how to make a friend in the playground. That was me. And, I didn't really like myself. Cause, like, I was smart, but I really hated being shy. Being alone. Not even able to ask a classmate for a pen because I was so paralyzed by fear. And I was ready to spend the rest of my life like this. But one day, after living years like this, I looked at myself and the way I was, the way I existed in this world. I looked at that kid in the mirror and I thought, is this it? Is this really who I want to be? Couldn't I just be someone else? Someone that can make friends, someone people could love, someone I could love, someone I wouldn't feel ashamed of being? Couldn't I just change? And that's one of the things people go to the houses for, you know? To learn things, to train, to do bodycraft on yourself, to change. You could stay for a bit and come back changed, and no one would say a thing. They just accept the new person you've become. So I went to one of Javon's houses and threw myself into it. Tried to be the coolest, strongest, most dependable person around. lifting weights, training my voice to be deeper, louder, crafting my own body to be cooler, stronger, looking at myself in the mirror every morning and yelling, I'm the coolest. Change is destruction, you know? To bring about change, you need to know you might hurt people. Might hurt yourself even. So you always have to be careful and think about whether the destruction you're bringing about is worth it. I decided it was. So the person I was before, I made them disappear. Killed them with my bare hands. Made sure they'd never, ever come back. So I could live. Is Issa trans? In a way? Hold up. This feels like a trans allegory. It sounds so bad when I say it like that. The kid I was before is still here. I just grew around them to protect them, building an armor until it becomes the real thing. So I could become someone strong, someone outgoing. Someone comforting to be around. Someone I would have liked to know before. Meh. Doesn't matter that much. I'm here, that's what I mean. I love myself so much more now than I did before. But even the person I know I'm now is a work in progress. I want to change still. I became a big and strong and dependable, happy-go-lucky dude. Because that's who I need it to be. Hold on, I need to take a sip of water. But lately I've been feeling like I need to let down the airhead facade a bit. Act less stupid. Then that sort of stuff. It doesn't feel great when people think I'm stupid, just because I act a certain way. So I might change again soon. Become someone slightly new. That sounds cool, right? Oh, you never knew. Issa wanted to change to become someone else. And he did it. He must have worked for so long to make his wish come true. I might change to be a mix between a jock and a nerd. Balancing it all, you know? So the tree did not. More like a jerd. Sounds better, doesn't it? Better mouthfeel. They both sound bad, Issa. No, don't say that. You'd be a smart jock. Smart jock. How avant-garde, right? Anyway, after we beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change it to someone else. Someone who can be both strong and smart. Both at once. What a concept. Doesn't that sound like someone cool? Doesn't that feel like someone you wouldn't feel ashamed of knowing? Is that what he thinks? Issa? Yeah, Sif? I've never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. You're gonna make me blush, Sif. And well, you know I feel the same, right? You're like maybe the coolest person I know. You know that, right? And I really like spending time with you. When we hang out, I always discover new things, like cool theater stuff. Even just something new about you. I like how you always have a pun ready for any situation. How you breathe in this specific way sometimes. I wish I could breathe with you to make you feel better. I like the way your face looks when you eat your favorite foods. I want to know more about you. Talk with you more. Laugh with you more. And Issa, you gotta say it? Issa? You can't look away from him. Issa, say it. Whoa, is that a shooting star? No, Issa! Hey, look up! Isn't it cool? You look away from him and look up at the starry sky. There's no shooting star, but you don't mind. See, I told you they'd be here. You heard me. You heard Issa mumble to himself about it earlier, more like. Hi, Sifrin. Hi, Issa. You figured you'd be here. Can we join you? Everyone is here. Good to see you, everyone. Such a beautiful night. Was it your idea to come here, Isabu? It was. Under the stars, huh? How romantic. Very well done, Issa. What? No, it wasn't romantic at all. Just a pal's outing. A buddies hangout. I, of course, would bring any one of you here. Uh-huh. I brought food! So we can eat here. A nightly picnic. Oh, I can smell samosas. Yummy. Yeah, I made a lot. Friend, take one. Take two, even. You deserve it. Zephyrin sure worked hard today, didn't they? Thank you for your help earlier. Good job. Yes, thank you, Zephyrin. You've been a great help today. Friend, taught me how to fight. I'll be able to help you tomorrow. Oh, I'm looking forward to it, Bonnie. So, did friend help you today too? You freeze. Did you? Of course, Sif helped me today. Issa's looking at you, smiling brightly. Thank you for spending time with me, Sif. Oh. You hide your face beneath the rim of your hat. How wonderful. Think you a great helper. Here, have another samosa. And have some pate and bread. I'm sure you want some tea, too. And here's some of my curry. Your plate is overflowing. You see everything on your plate sway back and forth. Eat as much as possible before everything falls down. Oh. You burp. Yo. Nice reflexes. Everyone starts laughing happily. You laugh too. You're surrounded by your allies. Your heart lifts. You love them. You're glad you got to spend time with them. You're glad you know them better. You're glad... Friend, you okay? Want more snacks? You smile. Yes, please. Then eat. Eat as much as you want. You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today, you're happy. Okay, you're gonna do the glitch. Yes, you are. There we go. It has this gate. You play with the orb. Alright. Let's go for it then. Oh, you had a nice time yesterday hanging out with Issa under the stars. Alright, stargazing. Hi Stardust. I didn't want to interrupt before, but a new memory. When equipped, memory of Stardust boosts all your fighter stats by 30. Wow. We will win. It's amazingly strong. Needs to boost everyone. Ooh, hell yes. It was nice, wasn't it? Hanging out with all of them yesterday. They love you now. Your bond with them is stronger now. Isn't that neat? It is neat. You don't want to have to look back to before you spent that time with them. What happened if you stayed with this version of them until the end? If you went through the entire house without looping ahead, beat the king, and stole the housemaiden with them. Would anything happen? Would anything change? Time to walk all the way up and beat the king. We have our goal. Let me actually equip that memory before I forget. Because that is going to be real good to have. Breathe in and out. We've done this. You'll be okay, Mira? Yes. Alright. Come on. I'm probably gonna level up as much as I can these lower levels. You managed to beat the king earlier. Stronger. I forget Sif is that high of a level. There we go. I know this doesn't do much. But it's at least something. Probably gonna get to the first floor and then end stream. Hey, come here. Oh, I forgot I have the thing that scares them away. Here you go, Mira. There we go. And I don't have the thing that heals outside. So Sif, you're gonna have to immediately heal Mira. Your turn to Sif. And Sif can be the menace he is. There we go. Thank you, Sif. Being cool as hell. One's healed. Yippee! Save. Yes. You grab the key like always. And we're gonna grab all of these. honestly think outside of stream, I'm gonna try and get them as high level as I can. And I know I say that every single time. But this time around, if I want this to be the last loop we do, I'm gonna do that. And so I gotta work on leveling them up. Save yes. Me through. The trap. There we go. That was so close to Bonnie. Oh, it's so close to them. Poor Bonnie. Oh. Let me get rid of... Is it you? Let me get rid of that. Hey, stop being so scared of me. Here. Well, how rude of you to be so scared. I shall murder you then. Yeah, you have blue screaming water this time. Okay. It's gotta be that one Sunkissed brand. Or the one Sunkissed drink. I cannot remember the name of it, but I know it tastes good. You. Wrong one, but that works. It's a... Sunkissed is a soda, what do you mean? Bonnie? Let's go, Bonnie. You're all good. It's not that though. Okay. So it's not the blue Sunkissed. There's a blue Mountain Dew. I know that for a fact. Nope. Oh god, what other blue sodas are there? I can't remember. They're not. Okay. There's like 2 different blue Mountain Dews if you think about it. Because Baja Blast is a shade of blue. And then there's a dark blue one. Alright, so... Yippee! Or Odile. Let's get Odile up again. Bonnie's doing their thing. We love Bonnie for that. You wouldn't choose it normally? So it's not either of those. Isn't there a blue Faygo? think there's a blue pig. I cannot remember. There's, but it's not. What is it? I'm like racking my brain trying to remember blue sodas. It's blue raspberry. Frosties are screaming water. Okay, Frosty as in a slushy Frosty? Frosty soda, not slushy. Okay. I kinda wanna look it up now. Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Frosty soda. Oh, they're a Christmas brand kind of soda. Okay. It's basically carbonated. Is it not good? They're being sold individually. I was about to say they're being sold for $2.19 individually, and then I see the Frosty Cream Soda for $1.19. Target has 6 cases of 4 packs for the orange one for $51.87 right now. You like it? As long as you like it. There may be one I'd have to keep my eye out for. Because now I'm curious. But I doubt Walmart's ever gonna get it. Could probably find it at Speedway. It would be so real. Don't think. I would have figured as much. Well, it's either a Walmart or Kroger here that you can find shit at. Because if it's only at a Target, I'm gonna have to go like an hour away. You are spared, Vic. You purposely trip on a small rock. Oh, you okay, Seth? Give a thumbs up. You're clumsy and not all threatening and overpowered compared to them. Seth, I love you, bud. You didn't have to trip over a small rock. Sif is so silly, though. Oh, shit. Thank you, Bonnie. Downhill, you're the lowest. You get it at a little grocery store? Ah, I see, I see. I feel like I'd have to go searching. Not all states have one. It's mainly South. Good thing I am in the South. It's in other stores though. Okay. That is a good question, Vic. Grail these. Yes, yippee. Do I need to... Maybe I need to re-equip the victory. Or... re-equip this. You're just saying things. You're being silly saying things. Okay. Off we go. Oh yes, the tears. You're sick. No! Buddy. Hopefully you'll be better soon. Your turn to Sif. And then Sif can be the badass they are. Oh! Thank you for redeeming your daily taxes twice. Double daily taxes, yes. Norm. I'm curious on how many of these enemies I can one-shot and get done with so much ease. Oh yeah, it's these guys. It's you! I cannot remember what hurts you the most. Back to Sif. Sif can one-shot, basically. Yeah. Yippee! He's just leveled up. Odell's leveled up. Odell's gonna get her champ. I promise you that. Just later on. If I can use Sif most of the time to get them as high level as I can, I will. Cause like, look at Sif compared to the others. Look at this man. Sif's ready. Yes, we love Anne Bonnie. Add on one of your games, and it had a ton of words in the back, bold letters. It's, huh? What game is this? To be fair, okay. With Neurosama, they made a car for Neuro. Hit your hook into the counter and bite your lip really hard. Hit the counter back. Oh, bad counter. Let's beat it up. Issa and Bonnie kicked the counter too. You feel better. Okay, anyways, as I was saying. With Neurosama being given a car that she could drive, which is really silly, found out that the specific little car that they got for Neuro is banned in California. One of the people that was... Well, not one of the people... the place that they were taking that experiment to was in California, where they were showing it off. So theoretically, Nero was banned from California and still stayed. It was a... Huh. Okay. Come here, Issa. You heard Frosty. Oh yeah, fucking bomb. Yeah. It's normal Frosty behavior, you know? Bye. Normal weed kitty. Yeah! Totally normal. Come on. Explode? Yes, yippee. Here I go, sleep, good night. Alright, good night, Cladino. You have a good rest. I feel like all the games definitely give me more XP. Because before, all these enemies were like 200 XP, just about. Oh, this is gonna make it so much easier to farm them all to level 100. Or whatever the max level is. Welcome back to those current ads, by the way. Oh, Issa, can you finish this, please? Thank you, Issa. Issa's so kind. We love Issa for that. Issa, I need you again. Thank you. And then you are gonna just take one attack. Yes, yippee. Perfect. Okay. this room first. You do have the thing we need. I'll pick a card. It's upside down. Missed again. Reverse Six of Pentacles. Okay, do you have any goodies for us? Take the item, salty broth. Yippee! Anything in here? Anything in here? Tommy book. Timecraft maybe. Does the Cartonomy book have anything on Timecraft? Timecraft? What for? Is it related to our situation, isn't it? With the king. We don't have time. What's Timecraft? I don't know what that is. Should we have a crash course on Timecraft then? Fine. Odell flips through the book. It does have a section on Timecraft. Alright. So, Timecraft is, as the name implies, the power to wield and craft time itself. It's a type of craft that's been hypothesized to exist for decades, but its existence has never been proven. Until now, right? Stopping time. That's what the king does, right? So the king is using Timecraft. The king most likely is, yes. Which would make it the first time in history someone managed to harvest that power. Outside of stories told in family tales, that is. I've heard scholars outside of Vagard are really excited right now. Timecraft confirmed to be real. So they're happy because he froze people in time? Well, it's more complicated than that. Morals aside, it does change everything we knew about Timecraft. Think about how Timecraft could be used. The king is only stopping people's time, but could be used for many other things. It could be used to hasten or slow people's time too. Maybe make people's bodies younger or older. Maybe make buds grow into trees in an instant. Worst case scenario, it could be used to change history itself. Crafting time to go back in time and change history. Whoa. Whoa. The possibilities are endless. And terrifying. Definitely not the kind of power you want in someone's hands. And definitely not someone like the king. And correct me if I'm wrong, but crafting time wouldn't be like crafting clay to a specific shape or crafting a sword. Those are easy enough to do and won't tire you out, but crafting time? Something as basic and essential as time? Wouldn't it ask for immense amounts of power? Exactly. Crafting clay barely asks for any power from the user. But crafting time, it was theorized that crafting time, even to pause time for a single second, would probably kill the user immediately. Huh? Kill them dead? Kill them dead. And yet, the king is still alive. So it raises the question, what gave him enough power to use Timecraft without dying? And how did he learn how to use it? Good question, Ziza. You have pretty smart insights sometimes. I sure do. Timecraft is what the king uses, and it's dangerous. Got it. I suppose talking about this was useful. I'm surprised you're curious about this, though. Sifrin. You shrug. Timecraft, a type of craft that allows the user to control time. Is that what you and the king have been using? But neither of you should be able to use it. Using it would ask for immense amounts of power. So then, what gave you this power? Maybe you should ask the king about this. What if it isn't enough? What if he doesn't want to tell you anything about Timecraft? You've talked to the king and the head housemaiden. Are those really the only two people that would know anything about the loops you're stuck in? Who else could you talk to about the loops? To Zero Eyes. Oh, wait. There is one person. Hold on. Gotta call Loop. We gotta call Loop real quick. You make the secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. Close your eyes. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? I have a question about... Oh! I've been seeing myself in the house. Yourself? Like how? You told Lube about how you saw yourself walking around the house a few times. An image of yourself walking around the house. Maybe they're reflections? Remnants of your past loops? I wanna know. Remnants. Odell uses the same word to describe the sadnesses. Could it be a sadness? You see a copy of you walking around and you assume it's a sadness. Are you sad, Stardust? I'm gonna go ahead and say they're linked to your loops. And if they are, you might see them more and more as you loop through time. Questions? Odell seems suspicious. Is that so? A researcher of yours is very perceptive. Better not act weird or interact with stuff that makes you act weird too often in one loop. Or do. What does it matter? She won't be able to figure anything out anyway. Figuring out your looping in time just because you're acting weird would be quite an achievement. Actually, nah. Not nothing. And with that, you can go save. Hey, buddy. I know. You want out of here. Here you go. A quick out. And you, buddy. You do your attack. I attack back. And you're dead. Pretty easy peasy, wouldn't you say? Oh, hands guy. I've not seen you in a good bit. We'll see how this does. Good mount. And then back to Civ. And you, Mira. Bonnie. Good job, Bonnie. Then you, Odile. Yippee! There we go. Death. Hey. Yes. Yippee! He returns. Why have you returned? Send it to Sif. So Sif can do the thing. Odile is next. Well, Bonnie's next, apparently. And then Odile. And then back to Yusuf. We'll get these guys out of the way. Nope, that's not what I need you to do. I need you to do this. There you go. And we can save. And we're all good. We're on loop 32. I'm gonna get them as high level as I can off stream, so that we don't gotta worry about any of that anymore. Because I know watching the same thing over and over again can be a bit boring. We're ending here. Get that immediately. Thank you guys for hanging out. See you again, hun, for the gift sub. Who do I have live right now? I have a few people. I feel like we rated Ray recently. They're 21 plus. You know what? Let's see if anyone's streaming in the category. And there are a few people. Excuse me. Okay. I found someone who is doing side quests for the game. Okay. I know who we're raiding. You know to be nice. Discord. Code. Alright. There's a raid message if you want to copy and paste that. Socials if you want to find me anywhere else. I still need to update that. And I know Discord if you want to come vibe, come hang out. We're a very chill community. And my code if you ever want to use it. Completely optional. Do not worry on it. And we're gonna go raid Roguelock Games. As I always say, be nice. I'm watching. But I will see you guys on Thursday for more Wuthering Waves. Have a great night, day, whatever time it is for you. And bye-bye.